Hi, how you doing? Happy Monday. Hope you are doing well this afternoon. I'm doing good. Was able to wake up this morning by the grace of God, and I am going to make it the best day ever. Anytime you wake up in the morning, people make it the best day ever because people are not waking up this morning. You know what I'm saying? So if you was blessed to be able to open your eyes and wake up, make it the best day ever. All right. So, you know, I had something on my mind, something that happened to me a little while ago. Not long ago, but I didn't speak about it. Um, Actually, when it happened, I was going to speak about it, but my daughter told me, nah, mom, don't talk about it. Finish enjoying your day. Don't let, nobody spoil your day, kill your joy, all that stuff. Which I didn't felt like it was going to spoil my day, but it was a good thing that I didn't talk about it at that time. But this is a little story time right here. True story. Me and my children had went out to dinner, right? One of my favorite restaurants. And I'm not going to say the restaurant, but um, it was not, let me see, none of the workers in the restaurant. We had a good waiter. My children tipped him very well. I remember his name. His name was Anthony. But that's all I'm going to say about the restaurant. It had nothing to do with the workers or anything in the restaurant. It was actually customers like us. So we sit in the back. The way it is, well, it was close to a window in the back. We in the middle because we had a lot of people. We wanted where the seats were at with a lot of more seats. But on the side of us, the left and the right side, it was some booths available. So they had like, I'm gonna say like three groups of people that came back to back, and they didn't want to sit next to us. I'm trying to keep this short. First group came, didn't want to sit next to us. Second group, we looking at each other like, well, what's up? We trying to have a good time, but we looking like, well, what's wrong with them sitting over, on the side of us? They didn't want to sit next to us, right? So I'm like, is this really happening? Like, I could not believe it, right? We come, you come there and eat, so you can leave. You worry about who you're sitting next to, and you're sitting over a little ways from us. You're not touching us, right? So, but it's just to say that, and I had never thought that I would be in that situation because I don't like going out to restaurants a lot anymore, and that's due only to because of COVID. Once COVID came, I don't go out to restaurants like that. I don't like to. I do it because my children want to, but I really don't care to. So I'll go order a plate and take it to go, right? But yeah, it was like they did not want to sit next to us. They like to the waiter. I'm like, is this happening? So they go sit somewhere else, but it happened like three times. And I'm gonna say this: I'm black, okay, and they were white, and I'm gonna say that they were white. They didn't want to sit next to us black folks. So this Puerto Rican couple had came. I'm Puerto Rican or Mexican, I'm not sure, but Latinos, um, descent. They had no problem, you know. Like how you doing? How you doing? Whatever. So then they said to the right of us, and to the left of us, another lady came. Two ladies came. One was black and one was white. They were together, and they sat right. So I said, yeah. I said, this is crazy though, right? But it's just to say that it's crazy how people are. I mean, like, this is still going on. It ain't going to never stop. But I said my prayers before I left the house, which I say my prayers every day, several times a day. You know, when I get in my car, I'm prayed up, okay, and I'm going to keep on. But this is what happened. I had asked Jesus, I said, Jesus, protect me from evil. That's in my prayer all the time. In my prayers all the time, protect me from evil. Protect my children from evil. Because evil is out there. You have some people are evil, so evil that they are out to harm, destroy you, kill you. They They don't want to see you happy. Just mean. So what I'm saying is, I felt like, and at that time, I didn't think about it because I was just like in my head, like, is this really happening? But when I got time to myself and I started thinking, I said, God was answering my prayers. Because I asked him, I said, Jesus, protect me and my children from evil as we go out here. Because when you leave your home, you go out there, you don't know what you're going out there to, what's going to happen to you. You know, you pray that you go out there, do what you got to do, and get back home safe. But I look at it as he was answering my prayer. And not just that day. God is always answering my prayers. Prayer works. If you have a relationship with him, with Jesus, it works. That's why I stay praying. And I pray for my children. So I looked at it like I told my daughter, I said, he answered my prayer. He was protecting me from evil, protecting us from evil. Because if any one of those groups had sat next to us, they probably would have tried to ruin our day, complained, probably said we were too noisy or something, which everybody in that place was noisy. We can barely hear ourselves talk. We had to look, bend over. What you say? Music going. But there's no telling what they had in their mind that they would have had to go on to destroy our day. So that's why after I really started thinking, I said Jesus was protecting me because I asked him to. He answered my prayer. Protect us from evil, and they were evil. All three of those groups of people who came that didn't want to sit next to us, they were evil. And I had asked Jesus to protect me and my children from evil before we left the house that day. And he did exactly that. But at that time, I was not thinking. All I can think was, oh, what? Y'all want to sit next to us? What the heck? Whatever, But he was doing exactly what I asked him to do. Exactly. So I'm just saying, people, it's still out there. It's crazy. And everybody's not like this. And I'm the type of person like this. I like whoever like me. Point blank, period. And if you don't like me, I don't like you. I don't care if you're black. If you don't like me, I don't like you. But, yeah. So people stay prayed up. Because there's evil out there and they're after you. They don't want to see you happy. All I can do is say continue to pray. And because he answered my prayer that day. He answered my prayers a lot. But that day, he was protecting me from evil. He seen it coming. And I asked him before I left my home to protect me from evil and my children as we go out and celebrate my day. So, yeah. And I just had to say it out. And I wanted to do it at the time, but I'm glad I didn't. But I am going to talk about it because it's still out there, people. It ain't never going to change. And I never thought that I would run into it. And I used to go to restaurants a lot before COVID. I never had a situation like that. But it's always the first time for everything. It really is. It really is. So just stay prayed up, people. And prayer do works. You just got to be in a relationship with him. Don't just pray when you need something. Pray all the time. And he going to have your back. Jesus going to have your back. So I just wanted to talk about that, people. And it's sad, but it's still going on. But y'all have a good evening. And enjoy this Monday night. Do something fun or watch a good show to come on tonight. And just keep in prayer, people. Stay in prayer. All right, it's Truly Love, and I am out. Y'all have a wonderful night.